Hello and welcome to this video. We're going to say, or rather we're going to learn how to simplify algebraic equations. Now with me I have several equations. I have 2x plus 3x, 7y minus 2y, and then I have minus 4x plus x. So you might know how to do this, but the idea behind it is just to learn how to master algebraic equations in order to avoid the common mistakes that are done by people. So for example, let's start with the very first one. We have 2x plus 3x. Now, when you find such an equation, first of all, the things which we call constants and their variables. Now, constants are these numbers, 2 and 3. A constant number is a number with no variable. And then say for example we have 3. Then we have the variables which we have x and x. So in these terms, if you have such an equation where you have to work 2x plus 3x or something like that, all you have to know is that in algebraic equations there's something we call like terms. And the like terms are numbers which look so similar. They might have different say constants, but the variables are the same. So for example, we have 2x and 3x are like terms because they have same number, same value, which is x, same variable, which is x. The right approach to this is adding this constant together by putting them into bracket, and then now we can put the variable just outside the bracket. So what we need to do is just to add what is in the bracket, which is 2 plus 3, which is 5. Then we multiply with the variable x. So 2x plus 3x is 5x. The same case, we have 7y minus 2y. Same way, we group these constants. Let me just call them constant. Then 7 minus 2. Then after the bracket, we write this y. So we work what is in the bracket, which is 7 minus 2. We get 5. Then y. This is how we do them. Next we have minus 4x minus 4x, then plus x. So the same way we group the numbers, which is minus 4. Then you can write plus 1, which is plus x is the same as plus 1x, just that 1 is not written because it does not have like a lot of impact. It's kind of the same thing. Then we write x. So we say minus 4 plus 1. So this is minus 3. Alright, then x. So remember we say that we put the like terms together. So in our first case we had 2x plus 3x. So if we had something else like x squared here, this is something that maybe we've not done, but we're going to do it later. If we were to group them together, we would not this is not the same as these ones because of this squared. In this case, we would put this 2 plus 3, then we put x, then plus x squared, and this would be equals to 5x plus x squared. This is not the same as this because this is x squared and this is x. Alright, same case with this. If we had 7y minus 2y, then say minus or plus 2y squared, and let me put another number here, plus x. We would just put the like terms together. We're going to see this in details later, but I'm just mentioning right now. We'll just say this is 7 minus 2. First of all, group the numbers, then y, then plus 2y squared, because this has has no other number which looks like the same, it doesn't have another like term like it, then plus x. Remember, this is x and this is y, so we cannot group them together, and therefore this will be 5y then plus 2y squared plus x. So this is how you approach. You just group the like terms together. So this was my main point, always group the like terms together. So in the mixed equations, this has different variables and constant. Say for example, we have 2x plus 5 plus 3x minus 1. Then you are told to just solve this or simplify this. So what you have to do in this case, you group the like terms together by putting them on the other side. Always remember, when grouping like terms together or any other number, the number goes with the sign just in front of it. Alright, so in this case we would have 2x, then the like terms of 2x is 3x, so this will be plus 3x, and I've taken this sign, then plus 5, then minus 1. These are right terms and these are right terms. Alright, so in this case we would just say this is 2 plus 3. We can put x here or you can just put it here, it doesn't matter, but maybe for your case, to make it easy, let me just put it here. Then after that we have plus, then 5 minus 1. We can just put this into bracket for easy or simplifying the equation. So this will be 2 plus 3, which is 5, then x, then 5 we have plus 5 minus 1, which is 4. So this is how you approach such an equation. Alright, first of all, group them, the like terms together, then you work them out. For example, let's have a second equation whereby we have 4y minus 6 then minus 2y plus 3. We have 4y minus 6 minus 2y plus 3. So just as we said, we first of all group the like terms together, and this we are going to say, or going to write, this is 4y, then a number goes with a sign which is just before it, minus 2y, then minus 6, then plus 3. Alright, so in this case we have 4 minus 2, then you group this together, minus, then you put into bracket, this is 6, but now when you put here in the bracket, this will be minus 3. I know it's kind of complicated, but this is about equations. When you say minus times minus, this is positive. When you say plus multiplied by negative, this is equals to negative. And when you say plus times plus is equals to plus. And therefore, since this was plus, we would go with this. Minus times minus will give us positive. Alright? And therefore, we would first of all work out in the bracket. This is 4 minus 2. This will be 2y. Then minus. You work what is in the bracket. 6 minus 3, which is equals to 3. So our final equation is 2y minus 3. That's our expression. Now we have another equation. We have 2x plus 4 plus 3x is equals to 14. Alright, we have 2x plus 4 plus 3x is equals to 14. Now for such an equation, what you have to do is first of all group the like terms together before you come to solve the equation. right? So in this case we have 2x plus 3x then plus 4 is equals to 14. This is 5x plus 4 is equals to 14. Now, after reaching here, remember we have two ways of doing the same. If you look at it, two things have been applied. There's on the variable, there's a multiplication and there is an addition. So what you need to do is to undo those steps. And there are two ways of doing that. First of all, one of the ways is just, and the simplest is just 5x. You take plus 4 to the other side of the equation. When you take the other side of the equation, this will be minus 4. And therefore, this will be equals to 5x is equals to 14 minus 4. Now this is step 1 of subtracting. The next one will be dividing, and therefore we're going to say 5x is equals to 10. So in order for you to get x, we are going to divide both sides by 5. But remember, whatever you do on one side, you do it on the other side. And therefore, to be left on x on one side, we're going to divide both sides by 5. And this will be by 5 1, by 5 1, by 5 1, by 5 2. And therefore, we find that x is equals to 2. The second way of doing this will be, say for example, the first step will be the same. We just group the right terms together, which is 2x plus 3x plus 4 is equals to 14. So when we reach here, 5x plus 4 is equals to 14. Now the second step, which is almost the same, is since we have plus 4, in order for us to be left with this term together, which is 5x, because you're going to group them into like terms and like terms. So in here we're going to subtract plus 4, and in here we're going to subtract plus 4. This will eliminate this plus 4 on this side, and therefore we're going to say this is 5x plus 4 minus 4 is equals to 14 minus 4. And therefore we're going to be left with 5x plus 0, which is the same as 5x, is equals to 10. This is the same as 5x is equals to 10. And from here, in order for you to be left with this, we're going to divide both sides by 5. And we're going to be left with x is equals to 2. Now, in order for us to see whether we are correct, we can substitute the value of this variable x here in order for us to get whether we are right. And so this will be equals to 2. Instead of x, we write the value of that variable x, then plus 4, then plus 3, then you multiply by the value of x, then we see whether we're going to get 14 here. So 2 times 2 is equals to 4, then plus 4, then plus 3 times 2 is equals to 6, and we're going to say this is 4 plus 4, which is 8, 8 plus 6 is equals to 14, and therefore we can confirm that indeed our value of x is equals to 2, and we were right. So this is how you approach such mixed equation. So let's do our final equation, whereby we have 4y minus y, then plus 2, then minus 3. Alright, we have 4y minus y, then plus 2, minus 3. You can pause the video and do it right now, but since I don't have all the time to wait for you to see whether you're going to get, you can continue and previewing how we're going to do it. We're going to group them just as we've been grouping. This will be 4, then minus 1, then you can put y, then in here we're going to say this is plus, then 2 minus 3. Alright, we've grouped these because they are like terms, and these are like terms. So this will be 4 minus 1, which is equals to 3y, then plus 2 minus 3 is equals to negative 1. Negative 1. So we have 3y plus, then into bracket minus 1. And therefore, if you open the bracket, it will be times plus times negative is equals to negative. Alright, therefore it will be 3y minus 1, and this is our expression for this. In the next lesson, we're going to learn about the distributive law, how to handle brackets, because I know this is a big problem for beginners, and I'm hoping to see you in the next one. See you there.